Hello guys, welcome back to the Shy Guy Who Got a Taste of His Dreams the first 2 weeks of March. We're going to recap the World Championship. We'll start off with men's two-man bobsled. Men's two-man bobsled had 32 sleds at the start and would be reduced to 20 sleds in the fourth heat. Countries like Canada, USA, Switzerland, and Germany had 3 bobsleds each. Countries like Italy and Brazil and others had 2 sleds, while countries like Jamaica, Romania, Latvia, and others only had 1 sled each. That's correct. Jamaica returned to the World Championships being led by Sam Peters in two-man bobsled. Brazil brought 2 sleds, the Edson Duo veteran sled and the up-and-coming Gustavo Ferreira sled. Edson sled had both Edson Martin and Edson Bentalate. I've talked about Edson Bentalate before. At this point in his life, Edson Bentalate is the oldest competitor not only in the two-man bobsled but also in the four-man bobsled. He turned 46 here in Lake Placid during the competitions. He not only wants to compete in the upcoming Winter Olympics in Cortina, Italy, possibly Lake Placid, New York, but also he has to train up the next generation of Brazilian bobsledders, one of those being rising star Gustavo Ferreira, who is 20 years younger than him. March 8th is my mom's birthday. I was able to take her to the event as a treat. There, she got to cheer on Team USA, Team Brazil, and start up a conversation with Bryce Cheeks, one of our brakeman's family members, and give them the Lake Placid hospitality. Martin Haven's co-host for the men's two-man bobsled was Greg Cackett of Great Britain. Now on to the races. In the first heat, there would be 2 crashes. One of our guys, Chris Horn, would crash, and Adam Beard of Great Britain. He wouldn't compete the rest of the competition. After the first heat, it was no shock that Germany would be in the first 3 positions, followed by Del Duca, Gabois in 10th place, Ben Ladi in 21st, Sam Peters in 23rd, Gustavos in 26th, and Chris Horn in 29th. Now on to the second heat of two-man bobsled, where there was only 1 crash, and that was with Austrian bobsled Jacob Mandebauer. During the pause on the ice, Martin Haven was very educational on bobsledding in the past, especially when it came to Mount Van Hovenberg in the 1980s. At the end of the second heat, it was no surprise that Germany would get first, second, and third. Del Duca kept that 4th place, and Gabois would jump up to 8th place. Ben Ladi would tie for 19th place. Peters went up to 21st place, Horn went up to 22nd place, and Gustavos stayed at 26th place. Here are the race results of day 1. Germany in the lead with 1st and 2nd and 3rd place, Del Duca holding 4th, Swiss in 5th, and South Korea in 6th. Day 2, race 3, it's make it or break it for two-man bobsled, and 2 things happened during race 3. The first thing was one of the Swiss sleds as it was going down was having malfunctions. It didn't crash, but something was off. Then we had Johannes Lochner of Germany make a new track record. At the end of race 3, once again, Germany was in the lead with Del Duca still holding on to 4th place. Gabois was in 8th place. Horn landing in 14th place would help even the odds against Germany in the 4th heat. Diving into the last heat for two-man bobsled was Bentalate at 20th place. Then for the final heat, Ben Ladi would stay at 20th place. Now it's the final heat with only 20 sleds, and Ben Ladi would find himself in last, in 20th place. Above him this time would be Gabois in 12th place. Chris Horn had quite the incredible run, starting off the two-man race with a crash and now landing himself in 9th place in the 4th heat. Then Del Duca did it. He finally did it. He won the World Championship bobsled event for two-man bobsled here on home ice. What do you mean there's 3 bobsleds left? And they're German? And Francesco Friedrich's the last sled? He's right. Germany once again swept the medal podium in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, with Francesco Friedrich winning his 9th World Championship in two-man bobsled. The next video will cover women's monobob. Hopefully something happens for Team USA.